You have found yourself on another episode of Locked On Bulls. In today's episode, me and Pat are going to talk about the Bulls signing Henr Drell to a camp deal. We're also going to talk about Kevin Porter Jr. finding himself in trouble. And lastly, the Bulls being ranked as the second best fan base in the NBA. Me and Pat are going to break it all down right after this.
You are Locked On Bulls, your daily podcast on the Chicago Bulls, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Locked On Bulls, member of the Locked On Podcast Network, where it's your team every single day. Today's episode is brought to you by Jase Medical. Empower yourself when you purchase a Jase case, providing you with a personal supply of 5 antibiotics that treat 50 different infections. Get yours today at jasemedical.com. That's JASE medical.com. That's Pat the Designer, host and creator of the Windy City Breeze. And host of the Chicago Bears podcast over at ESPN 1000. I'm Haize, host and creator of Chicago Bulls and Chicago Bears Central. Pat, the Bulls
gotta come up with a new thing. I get dizzy doing that now.
You get dizzy doing
the closer I get to 30, you know what I mean?
That old age be kicking in, bro. The Bulls signed Henr Drell to a camp deal. Now, this is a guy who has played on our summer league team the last 2 years. He's been on the Windy City Bulls the last 2 years. Just go over his G League statistics last season real quick. 31 minutes per game, 11 points per game, 47% shooting from the field, 33% from three-point range, 6 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.2 steals. It's all G League stats, but hey.
Yeah.
What do you look at when the Bulls do need some size? Now, this is a guy, he's 6'9", 185 pounds. He weighs less than Dalen Terry, which is scary in of itself.
I got him at 209 on Google, but
I'm just on the G League. G League. So you're probably right, because I don't think G League updates their medicals.
They don't care about that.
They don't care, bro. It's like, come get these stats. So we'll go off that. If he's gotten up to 200 pounds, that's good. But what do you think about the signing of Henr Drell?
I think that actually that's the first thing, right? The fact that he is finally over 200 pounds. I do actually like that. I think that, it's a camp deal. It's a body. He's a guy that's going to be out there to compete. I don't know if he ends up making the team. I think in the summer league, right, we saw him kind of draining that 3-ball, and that's kind of where, people started to pick up on him, give him the Max Strus moniker. But in the G League, that just wasn't the case. And I think that's the part that maybe is a little deceiving, right? Every now and then he'd have that game where he'd knock down a 2 for 3, 3 for 5. But for the most part, right, he was I'm taking 340s, knocking down one. I've only shot 33% in the G League at the 3-point line. What is that going to translate to at an NBA level? He's not going to be wide open. He's going to be less open. Does that percentage go down? I don't know how much of that's contested either, right? Like, I'm sure that they contested it, but I don't know what effect the G League defense had. I'll tell you what, it's a lot more when you're going up against guys like a Jason Tatum or even, some of the guys that are on the bench in the NBA, right? A Pat Bev coming over even. So I don't know how he translates to an NBA roster. I mean, kind of gives me Paul Zipser vibes a little bit.
A little. Here, I'll say Paul Zipser with a quicker release.
Zipser with a quicker release. I give you that.
Zipser with a quicker release. And I mean, that alone could potentially propel him to be a player that maybe could do some things at the NBA level, because he is a pretty solid shooter, at least in the G League. Like you said, Summer League was up and down.
Yeah.
But I think ultimately, like, the Bulls need to take a look at anyone they can, right? I think that's what it is. It more than likely he's going to be, keep in mind, with them signing him to a camp deal, he gets a little bit extra money if he ends up sticking around on the G League team. So that's probably why they're doing that. He's going to probably stay down there. 23 years old, though, so there's still more than enough time.
He's an interesting one, because the thing about his game in the G League was he got better as the year went on. Had one of his best games at the end of the year last year, scoring 26 points. Pretty much all of his best games realistically are at the end of the year last year. But, outside of that, he's a 6'8" guy that, I mean, how many rebounds he averaged down there? You know
6.
what I mean? Like,
yeah, 6. That's solid.
He averaged 6.
Yeah, 6 rebounds a game in the G League.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, 5.6. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. Listen, I don't think he makes the team. Here's the thing that's the issue for Henr Drell. How many of these guys do we got? You know what I mean? Like the 6'8", lanky that's supposed to be.
We don't have
a
a lot of those right now on this roster.
I mean, it's basically Dalen Terry.
But we know Dalen can't shoot. Well, we know Dalen can't shoot. That may be what he's supposed to be, but we all know Dalen Terry ain't shoot. You worry about Dalen Terry shoot?
Ain't Julian Phillips basically the same build out here? How heavy is Julian Phillips?
Julian Phillips is I think considerably heavier.
Is he?
Yeah, let's see.
Probably around about 215 pounds. I didn't think he was that much heavier.
Let's take a look. I'm trying to find this draft combine weight. Oh, 197 pounds.
Yeah, bro, I was giving him. Well, no, I think he did put on some weight, but I was giving him props out here. But you know, like he probably is maybe Henr Drell's weight now, maybe. Right? Like if he ate nothing but steak and protein bars the entire offseason, he gonna have terrible knees though. But yeah, like I like that we got this guy. I think that's the problem for when you're looking at some of these young guys. It's like, hey, I would love to see what you could do at an NBA level, but I also would like for the guys that I actually care about who are already built like you to do something at an NBA level, which means that you kind of get pushed to the back burner.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I have very little expectations for him actually making the roster.
Can't body. Somebody's got to play. Bulls got to play against somebody.
Exactly. So, I mean, it is what it is there. Don't forget, we also signed 2 players to Exhibit 10 deals as well. Yeah. But they get the bag. But just by the nature of signing an Exhibit 10 deal, and then if you don't make the roster, but then play at least, I think it's like 60% of the G League games, they get an extra $50K for that. So, like, Bulls out here doing what they can to give people a little bit extra money.
Because you're probably getting about 45K to play in the G League. About 90K? That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. How much you make this year? 90,000? What'd you do? I shot a basketball.
Yeah, G League, the minimum salary for G League is $40,000. So if you're getting an extra 50,000 on top of that, like you said,
well,
that's
I think the thing is too, the people that are making money in the G League are like, we don't have a who was old boy from the Lakers that was like a lifelong G Leaguer. Like he was actually making decent money in the G League. He was making like 1.2 mil a year.
In the G League?
Bro, he was actually, because he had been there so long, bro. He was on the Lakers G League team when it was the D League, bro. The Lakers brought, all I remember is there was this it's a very momentous moment. The Lakers finally called him up because the team was hot doo-doo water. And he went off. He finally got a shot at the NBA level and he went off. And I want to say he's like the president of the G League union, which the G League has a players union. That's the even funnier part.
Hey, it's just like the G League draft, bro. The G League low key is over there just really putting some stuff together, which is crazy. Hey, the highest paid player in the G League right now is Dink Pate, shooting guard.
Hey, yo, what's his name?
Dink. I'm making sure I pronounce it all the way.
That N is coming out hard on
Dink Pate is his name. He's getting over $1 million a year down in the G League. Shout out to him.
Bro, I gotta find this dude's name just so you can see this. And y'all, Andre Ingram.
Oh yeah.
If y'all remember Andre Ingram, this man was a lifelong G Leaguer with the South Bay Lakers, and I mean literally everybody in the NBA knew him. And he was making like $1.2 million a year just to be living his dream. And now he's like, I don't know what he's doing now. I think he was like a union rep. Is it wild to you that the G League is kind of ran better than never mind. I don't want to get in trouble. Don't worry about it.
You got to chill on that one. You got to chill on that.
I'm just saying.
You got to chill.
The honesty.
My guy.
The honesty. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Ingram was reacquired by the South Bay Lakers. He's still playing?
Listen, he's going to retire. He's going to be the highest scoring G League player in all time. He's going to own the G League score record. They're going to do a whole thing like they did for LeBron. Like Antonio Blake, and he's going to bring out a trophy for him, and like it's going to happen.
My man's played 2 games in 2017 and 2018. He shot 55% from the 3-point line and averaged 12 points a game. And I want to say the first game he put up 25.
That's crazy.
That's a dream. Somebody need to make a movie about that. Forget the Kurt Warner movie, which was terrible. I was very let down by that movie, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, no, Henr Drell not gonna make the team.
Definitely not gonna make the team. But next up, man, we're gonna talk about an unfortunate situation, man, with Kevin Porter Jr. But before we get into that, man, we got to get into this. Our new ad sponsor here, and that is Jase Medical. Jase Medical is simple. You go online, you fill out a form, and you get to get your prescription of life-saving medications right to your door. The Jase case gives you peace of mind, so that you are not just hoping that you have access to medication in an emergency. Jase Medical makes sure you have the medication in hand. Save more than $360 by getting these life-saving antibiotics with Jase Medical, plus an additional $20 off by using the code Locked On at checkout on jasemedical.com. That's JASE Medical.com. Everyone should be empowered to take care of themselves and their loved ones during the unexpected. That's why Jase Medical offers the Jase case. The Jase case provides 5 life-saving antibiotics for emergency use and gives you a peace of mind, so that you are not just hoping that you have access to medication in an emergency. Jase case makes sure you have medication in hand. Jase Medical is simple. They handle everything from online evaluation to licensed pharmacy medication, delivery, and ongoing consultation and care. Don't get caught unprepared. Save more than $360 by getting these life-saving antibiotics with Jase Medical, plus an additional $20 off by using the code Locked On at checkout on jasemedical.com. That's JASE medical.com and promo code Locked On. All right, Pat. With that said, man, we got to get into... I hate talking about this type of stuff, not because I don't like calling it out, because it does need to be called out, but it just sucks, man, that we're at a point where we're still talking about things as serious as this. Kevin Porter Jr. was arrested for domestic violence in a situation that, just as more details of this came out during the day, Pat, I don't know if you were kind of following it.
I saw.
It just got worse and worse, bro. Like, it was reported first as an altercation with him, and I don't think they're married, but with him and his girlfriend. And then it comes out that she was actually asleep when the assault started, because he was mad that she didn't open the door when he came home drunk. It just got really, really unfortunate. So, of course, naturally, everyone's wondering and talking about what the NBA is going to do. But at this point, I would severely hope that he's doing some damn jail time eventually with this said. But he's not going to play in the NBA this season.
Well, I mean, listen, the NBA has to do a full investigation. I don't think that we'll hear about any discipline anytime soon, but the investigation, realistically, I mean, it pretty much doesn't start, if I'm not wrong, until this guy's out of jail, right? So he's going to do the jail time, and then the investigation has to go down. If there is jail time that comes into play, I mean, listen, let's be 100% honest. What Miles Bridges do? An hour?
Yeah,
like it's sad that we keep having to have these conversations. It's sad that players keep putting themselves in these into these conversations. It's sad that we're still dealing with this type of stuff in today's day and age. Prayers up to the family of. I can't say her name. I'm not even gonna stunt with you. I have no idea how to say her first name.
Yeah.
But prayers to her, prayers to her family. I think the last thing that I saw is that he fractured her vertebrae.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? It's just like, I have no tolerance for stuff like this. His career will be over.
And it should be.
Like,
his
for
career
me,
needs to be
it won't
over.
be.
You don't think so?
No. Miles Bridges is playing this season.
Miles Bridges' situation was bad too, but it wasn't that. Like, Kevin Porter Jr. sounds a lot. I don't want to measure. They're both women beaters and they're the scum of the damn earth. Let's be clear there. But like, you fracturing a vertebrae,
I'm with you. But we just know how this goes. And guess what? The fact that he just signed a $72 million extension. the fact that Houston has betted, he's going to play. That's the saddest part about all of this. Talent trumps all. And I know that's not the popular thing to say, but it's just the case with these leagues. And maybe the leagues need to do an internal look. But I'm going to tell you right now, 25 games ain't enough or whatever the heck. I don't think Miles Bridges, what did he get, 50 games? Like the team literally just kind of was like, don't come back. Like, you still here, but like, don't come back.
Yeah.
So I don't have a tolerance for this. I wouldn't want this in my league. And if I'm Adam Silver, I think here's the thing, and this is the NBA's biggest problem right now. People don't fear the loss of what they could have, and so they do stupid stuff like this. Now, how idiotic this guy is goes beyond just the basketball realm, but there's too many of these type of stories popping up over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
People don't fear the NBA shield anymore. They think that it's a guarantee, not a privilege. You want to stop stuff like this at least happening with as frequent as it is. Like, you can't stop it. People are going to do what people are going to do, but which is unfortunate. But you want to stop this stuff? Start taking jobs away. Hey, you're banned.
And this says something too that the Houston Rockets specifically made. The only part of his contract that's guaranteed is this upcoming season, but next season partially guaranteed. The season after that non-guaranteed. There's a club option after that, and it specifically because of his off the court issues. Like, so it's almost like, not to say that they thought it was going to be something this bad, but the Houston Rockets at least saw enough to say, "Hey, this dude's probably going to mess up. Let's make sure we don't guarantee all his money."
Yeah, and I just, like I said, I think her name is Kiersey or Kiers. I just, at the end of the day, this is a thoughts and prayers with her. Like,
Facts.
Whatever it is that is going to happen with Kevin Porter Jr., it is what it is. I feel like I've said Michael Porter Jr. Did I say Michael?
Did you say Michael Porter Jr.?
I mean,
Michael Porter Jr. is the only Porter Jr. that we care about.
I mean, like, let's make sure that we clarifying that Kevin Porter Jr. I mean, like,
did I say Michael Porter Jr.?
I don't know. I feel like we both did.
Now you
gotta
got
listen
me
back to
guess
it.
myself. If I did, I apologize. It's Kevin Porter Jr., not Michael Porter Jr.
But this is a situation now where I don't care what happens to him realistically. Like,
yeah,
the thing. Never mind. I can't say that on the podcast either. I'm tiptoeing lines out here because there's the part of me that's from the hood and knows how things are handled when you actually get inside of those buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, just look at BG.
I would hope that does happen to him.
I mean, listen, he's already played with Jalen Green, so we know he's already been victimized a few times. So it's gonna come his way again.
I would like it to be known that Haize's viewpoints are Haize's and Haize's alone. I do not stand.
My view, we have visual evidence of it. It's not just my opinion. What
I
you
didn't
mean?
see. I didn't see
all
nothing.
saw the video.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
We talked about the video here. What are you
Dang it.
But all jokes aside, I said that to cut the tension, but
yeah, for real.
The NBA does have a domestic violence policy via the new CBA, so they can void out his contract, even the fully guaranteed portion of this year. And I expect that to be done because he doesn't deserve to play in this league.
You want to know what's wild? There's already footage of him hooping in jail. There's already footage of him middle of a jail cell playing basketball. He's not taking this seriously. He's not taking this for real.
Bro, that's all jokes aside. Like that's just disgusting, bro.
That tells you, to me, that tells me all I need to know. He's not worried about, I guess, right, like Muzz are going to say, what else he's supposed to do? He already locked up in there. He's just supposed to sit in his cell all day. But like that to me tells me that you're not serious about this. Also, who's recording?
That's always the question,
bro,
right?
What's up with these new jails, bro? I swear. These must just got cell phones,
people be live streaming to Facebook from prison, bro. Like I was watching prisoners play a dice game on Facebook Live, bro. I'm like, what? Why is this happening?
The worst part is it's the most interesting thing in the world. I swear it is. You just sit there and be like, Bro, this is a minute long. This is a 2 minute and 10-second long video. I thought it was looping.
Is it legit? That had to be old.
Oh, I saw him.
That's crazy.
You see him at the very beginning hooping.
That's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
That's wild, man.
Hey, man. Like I said, prayers up to Kiersey. Man, I wish I could say her last name. Let me try. Gondrezic. I don't know. I tried. Didn't she play for the Wings? She's a WNBA player.
Yeah.
I believe she played for the Wings. Yeah, just sad situation all around.
Wait, wasn't she on the Sky at one point in time?
I think we drafted her. I think we might have drafted her.
Yeah.
I got an ad read, don't I?
Yes, you do. I wonder what you were waiting to cut to.
The next segment. I was like, hey, he's really stretching this one out. He really wants to talk about this. Hey, man. Get ready for the NFL season with incredible. I ain't done this in so long. Hold on. Let me get my energy up here. That's a tough segment to switch from just to go straight into gambling. Rolling them dice. Get ready for the NFL season with incredible offers for FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off Sunday ticket from YouTube TV. I wonder if I can add that in after I've already started that plan. Now's the best time to join FanDuel. The app is easy to use and you can bet on everything from spreads and player props and more. So visit FanDuel.com/LockedOnNBA to kick off the NFL season with an offer you won't want to miss. FanDuel official partner of the NFL.
All right, Pat.
I gotta see if I can get that discount there.
Hey, I don't know after I'm just gonna send them that ad read. They may not give you nothing.
Can I get a bonus bet? Every time I log into one of those and like look, I'm just like, I don't know what this says.
Bro, I don't do online betting at all, bro. And I know that it's funny to me and you both just stay away from online betting because it makes us the rare case because I feel like everybody bets nowadays online.
And you know what's crazy? I see Muggs. All Muggs ever show me is the winnings, right? My barber he'd be like, bro, yeah, I won 10 grand here. I won 5 grand here. I won 6 grand here. I was like, oh, okay, man, you killing it, man. How much you lost? That's a lot. Wait a minute now. Hold on now. We was balling out here. I thought you was dominating. So you spent the 6 on another bet. That's what you said. And when you up, you got to roll with it, right? No,
see, that's the thing, bro. Like I've been to a casino a couple of times, bro. And the moment that I win more than what I came in with, I be like, I'm good. Like I'm about to go get a couple of drinks. I'm good for the rest of the night,
bro.
I don't see how people go up and then still leave and they be back down. Because listen. I'm too smart for that. I'm a businessman. You know me. I do numbers for a living. That's my trade. The moment that I'm up, I'm out. That's it.
We're up. How much you up? $20. I got a drink. Let's go.
I gotta go. I'm up.
Hey, I will say your code now. Listen, I don't gamble at all, but your code from ESPN 1000 did tell me the key to going to Vegas is basically having $100 and sitting at like a blackjack all night, something you could put like small money on.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you was going to spend $100 drinking, they give you the drinks free. You might win or you might not.
This is true.
I was like, that ain't bad. Actually, you spend $100 on drinks. That's not a bad night.
There you go. But with that said, man, Bleacher Report did a list of the best NBA fan bases, and the Chicago Bulls checked in at number 2. Now, I don't know how.
Who's one?
Number 1 was the OKC Thunder. So we go over the top 10. The Thunder, the Bulls, Warriors, Kings, Mavs, Lakers, Knicks, Sixers, Nuggets, Cavs in the top 10.
Has OKC been a team long enough for us to throw them at the top?
I mean, bro, I think OKC jumped towards the top almost as soon as they got there. To keep in mind, bro, they had a college atmosphere there for the first 10 years they were an organization, bro. So, like, their fan base is pretty legit. I got to give it pretty legit.
We don't need no longevity with it, though. I feel like we need a little longevity with it, though.
I mean, Thunder's been an organization now for almost 20 years, bro.
Nah. When did Thunder become a team?
Think about it, brother. Thunder became a team in 2008. We are 5 years away from it being 15 years the OKC Thunder have been a thing. That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy, actually. That's insane.
Yeah.
And they've won more in the 2000s than we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
That hurts. Bulls too. That's it. I love it, but I don't know. Bulls behind OKC. I don't know about that. Like, I get it. We'll turn on you. I ain't gonna lie. Bulls fan base will definitely turn on you. Maybe OKC just don't turn on their players.
But you know what? It's one thing that I got to point out here, and this is something that me and you, and we always mess with Ringo about this. The Miami Heat not only listed in the top 10. You know why? Because Ringo is the only actual Miami Heat fan you are.
Yeah, you'll never see a Miami Heat fan, bro. Ringo was like, no, yeah, I was a fan when like Peyton Pritchard was on it. Like, what, bro? Like, what? When he was on their radar, bro. I thought Norris Cole was it. Norris Cole.
Hey, Norris Cole did have like a 20-game stretch where it was like, hey, man, this dude over here cooking.
Bro, the fact that Ringo, I asked Ringo one day, I was like, bro, like, you a legit Miami Heat fan? Like, you go down like the history of the Miami Heat? And he was like, yeah, bro, you know, Isaac Austin used to be I was like, Isaac Austin? 1998? Wait a minute, bro. Yeah. That mug, I don't know, bro. Like, he's holding up the Miami Heat fan base single-handedly, bro.
Single-handedly, bro.
They just CGI his face on everybody in the crowd because there's no way all them people.
Harlow, that's it, bro. It's just those.
Jack Harlow just did it because his career is sustained off of it.
Yeah, just because he knows Tyler Hero. That's it.
Hey, if Tyler Hero get traded to Portland, I bet he don't follow him.
Yeah, I don't see that happening either.
Oh man, where the Raptors at on that?
They're nowhere because the Raptors fan base sucks.
Garbage fan base.
Garbage fan base. I will say this though, it makes me wonder, like, what were the parameters that they based this on? Because, like, are we just talking about loyal because they still sell a lot of tickets? Because Bulls fans have been off this team for like the last 2 years, bro.
Yeah, nah, Bulls fans ain't loyal. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, there's loyal Bulls fans, and then there's those dudes that showed up when we had DeMar DeRozan the first year.
Yeah,
we ain't seen them last year.
Yeah,
we ain't seen them in the offseason.
And the ones and the Ball family stands that just joined because Lonzo Ball joined the team, and now they hurting too.
That's tough. How many of them are there? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never met one of these people that you always
really
hate. I've never met one in my life.
Oh, bro, like there's a whole channel, bro. Like
I know there's a channel, but I just assume people follow because like he was on their team or something. I didn't know like they was only following just for the Ball family.
Just for the Ball family, bro.
You really want to know what Jello's doing in the weight room?
You forgot it. Like when I first started this YouTube thing, I literally was in battles with people because they're like, Jello Ball will be a star in the NBA. And you know what? I got to go collect my money because I told them then, it was 2 years ago. I said, I guarantee you that in 2 years, Jello Ball does not check into an NBA game. And they're like, there's no way. You're crazy. Nah, you need to run me my man. You know what? I'm about to start making calls like 50 cents.
I'm not going to lie to you, though. I'm not going to lie to you, though. As bad as some of the players that we've had here, I'd have at least taken Jello Ball on the team because I know he could shoot a 3-ball. Like,
you were too political, bro. Like, Jello, listen. Jello Ball has no business on the NBA court. I told you, him and Kofi Coburn, they could be G League Shaq and Kobe. That's the best. That's the ceiling for him, bro.
Hey, Cristiano Felicio had no business on the NBA court. We gave him $32 million, brother.
Have you not learned from that? You want to send us through that again with Jello Ball?
No. I'm saying you keep him on that G League 40,000 and just bring him up and let him shoot. You got 40,000, but you get to play in front of a bigger audience. That's all I'm saying on Jello Ball, bro.
That's crazy, bro, to think that there are players that check in on two-way contracts. Two-way contracts are different, but
two-way contract you a little
are
bit
different. Yeah, you're making more money, but like we make more money than people who professionally play the game of basketball.
It's a grind, brother. It's a grind. You got to grind for your dreams. If you want to make this happen, man, get out there and do that work. Sometimes you just ain't talented enough.
Shout out to Jordan Crawford.
Well, he got to achieve his dream. Didn't he? Don't Jordan Crawford got a ring?
Man, what?
Wasn't he on the team that got a ring, or did he always play with the Clippers?
I don't think Jordan Crawford.
I thought he got like one of the cheap joints where he like joined LeBron or something like that.
Oh man, let's hope not. Now you got me stuck.
It'll take the team for you. I'm a champion, man.
No, he does not have the title. Thank God.
Thank God. Thank God. Dang.
Man, listen.
How dare you try to live your dream?
How dare you? How dare you? You suck.
That's true. Hey, man.
Yes.
We done here?
We're done. We out of here.
Hey, I mean, the Knicks on there, that makes sense. But they trashed them. Hey, follow us on everything at Locked On Bulls. You can follow me on everything at Pat the Designer. I hope the Raptors fan base is eliminated.
You guys can follow me at CEO Haize, the CEO Haize. Man, well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Locked On Bulls, man. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. For Pat the Designer, I'm Haize. This has been Locked On Bulls. We out here. Peace, y'all.
Peace. Trying to threaten DeAndre DeRozan. Y'all know it's stand to smoke. Definitely don't let us see you pulling up in Chicago.